Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program, The Best of Carson.
Sure, thank you. You know, we may be violating the law tonight. This is an even day, and this is an odd audience. I want to thank you. Yeah, I want to thank you for waiting in line without a car. They stood out there. Normally, I would not be hosting tonight, but John Davidson has an odd-numbered plate. If they don't come out of the mouth, they just don't have a chance to get up there, do they? How are you tonight? Good. Well, talking about this gas situation, I'm in somewhat of a problem. I don't know whether I'm really odd or even. I have one of those personalized plates. So I don't know. You've probably seen it. It says comic genius. Does that make me odd? I mean, personalized plates are odd? What if you have a number in your personalized plate? Whatever the number is? The first number or the last number? I'm going to sell my car. I don't care. This is too... One of the guys from the band called me today and asked me, said he needed a lift. And I said, your car run out of gas? He said, no, my connection dried up. I know, Ross. Yeah, wait. I don't think it's necessary to single you out. One who's sitting there at the piano with no bench. Come on. This was a pretty day today, wasn't it?
Yes.
Sunny and clear, real clear today.
How
clear was it? You never have a chance anymore. You could see an irate motorist 20 miles away punching out his Texaco dealer. It's grim. There's a late report in the newsroom that just came in. Yeah, it just came in. President Carter just ordered Walter Mondale to drop everything and wait in line with Air Force One to get gas. Did you see any stations open today? Well, tomorrow, as you know, Governor Brown out here. I think it's going to start around the country, but officially tomorrow, it's that odd, even rationing system. And it's not going to alleviate the gas shortage, but what it does, it means that you get steamed every other day. And you will not be able to get gas if your tank is more than half full. But I don't think you have to worry about that, because by the time you find a station that's open, your tank is going to be empty anyway. Things are getting out of the hand. I went to a station today, found it open. You could not get into the restroom if your bladder was half full. The guy would not give you... Trying to put my hands in my pockets, and I don't have any pockets. I'm odd. I don't need pockets anymore. I grew out of that. Welcome to Club Hi-Ho. What is this? How many of you remember the old days when the gas stations had to give things away to get you into the gas station? You'd be a set of glasses or something like with Sandy Koufax's autograph or a picture on them, just to get you in there. Nowadays, you go in there, you ask the guy to wipe your windshield, and they hand you a Viva towel with a picture of Kunta Kinte on it. According to a recent poll, NBC News and I think the Associated Press took a poll and about how Americans feel about Jimmy Carter is handling the energy nation's problems. Most people don't think he's doing too good a job, so I'm going to take my own poll. How many of you think Jimmy Carter is doing a good job on the energy situation? Amy and Rosalind, okay? How many of you think he's doing a bad job? How many of you think he should be pumping gas? Oh, the president better not watch this show at night. He's got the party's over. I've not seen you since we came back from New York.
Yes.
I heard you mention on the air last night. We were back in the in New York over the weekend, and the Friars Club, which is a fraternal show business organization, had a what they call a dinner.
Big. Big.
Well, I mean, it was I feel awkward saying it.
Dinner.
Gave me a testimonial. It was very nice. And,
Named you Entertainer of the Year.
well, I didn't want to get into that. That's a cheap way to do it, to sit here and feel humble and then coax it out of you.
And Mr. Silverman.
Mr. Fred Silverman was on the dais of NBC
Called
now.
you the entertainer of our time.
Now, you see, that's going to put that to rest. As a matter of fact, I asked Mr. Silverman to come out to California and spend a few days, and he won't do it. First of all, he's afraid to fly, and he gets deathly ill every time he gets on a big train. All of their about 5 top NBC executives were on the dais, and there was a little uncomfortable moment. One of the busboys spilled some hot soup on one of the top executives, and the executive says, "You better watch it, I could have your job." And the busboy says, "You probably will." He was a semi-amusing busboy, said that. And afterwards, Joanne and I, we had well, it wasn't a little party. Started out as a little party upstairs. They put us up at the Waldorf Astoria, which is a great hotel. And as Ed, as usual, the party went late and got a little out of control, not much. Let me put it this way. Ed was spotted by the New York Police Department at 4 in the morning, staring up at the Statue of Liberty with her arm up. And Ed was saying, "You'll never get a cab at this time of the morning. Why don't you come home to my place?" So it's just little things like that. You see, they have selected a new Charlie's Angel. Now, which one is leaving now? I get them confused. Kate Jackson is leaving, and they hired a new angel by the actress by the name of Barbara Bach. Have you seen her?
Oh, yes.
What do you mean, oh, yes?
Why, she's a lot of nice girl.
Well, she's going to be replacing Kate Jackson, and the producer's a little worried that she might not be able to fill Kate's D cup. I know it's D. There's no such thing as a D cup, is there? What? I want to see the lady who said yes. And quickly. No, the producer said they hired Barbara Bach without auditioning her. But, of course, you don't have to be Helen Hayes to have such memorable dialogue as freeze turkey. I spoke to my lawyer, Bombastic Bushkin, but I want to get the same contract as Charlie of Charlie's Angels have. So starting next week, the monologue is going to be delivered on a little voice box. Anyway, we have a good show tonight, and you're going to see some of it starting soon. Okay. Look, I didn't cause the gas shortage. You're just in here because you can't get gas to get home.
Thank you, Doctor, and the NBC office. It is time now, ladies and gentlemen, for that visitor from the East. The all-seeing, all-knowing, all-omniscient, famous seer, sage, soothsayer, and the last man to see Jimmy Hoffa alive, Carnac, the Magnificent. Perch yourself on that one. Welcome, 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 oh great sage. So good to see you. I hold in my hands the envelopes. These envelopes are hermetically sealed. Sealed. Hermetically sealed. They've been kept in a mayonnaise jar in Funkenwagnall's port since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but you, in your borderline mystical way, will ascertain the answers, having never before heard the question. Isn't that about it?
Did you repeat that? No, yes, of course that is.
Envelope number 1.
May I have absolute silence, please?
Many times you get that.
Whodunit must be doing very well. Still in my cape. "60 minutes.
60 minutes.
How long will the gas shortage last once the price goes to $1? Beethoven's 5th movement.
Beethoven's 5th movement.
At what point did Beethoven stop taking his Haley's M.O.? Hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry. Hello, Larry.
What does a lady of the evening say when she's trying to pick up Lawrence Welk? May a desert dog drag a dead cow into your bedroom. President Carter and Governor Brown. Name 2 people who visited California recently for 24 hours. The first one. The $1.98 beauty show. Where's the only place they allow Michelle Triola Marvin to sing? Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the NBC commissary. Name the 3 largest suppliers of gas in the world today. A soul kiss.
A soul kiss.
What do you get from a man with a foot fetish? Catch 22. What would the Dodgers do if you hit them 100 pop flies? Flash floods. What do perverts do along the Mississippi?
I hold in my hand the last envelope.
May a crazed motorist siphon your sister. Rabble-rouser.
Rabble-rouser.
What do you call someone who tickles your rabble?